But I'll see you next time for one final video and one final bonus video, excluding if you guys want to see the mod community stuff. Anyway, you folks have a great rest of your day, and take care. What just happened? I broke space-time. Hello everyone, Praise Scooter here. Welcome back to Let's Play Hat in Time. I guess this is a proper next episode in the quadrilogy of the game. Also, let me, it's disabled, yet it's here. What? Sorry. I tried disabling mods for this game, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, welcome back to Let's Play Hat in Time again. The DLC has come out. And I will tell you guys that because of this DLC that's come out, we have access to a whole new world, which you guys are well aware of at this point if you have been following Hat in Time. But we also have the challenge mode, which is going to present some interesting things, and I'm not sure how I'm going to overall handle this, but I think I know how I want to handle this. But I will tell you, starting off here, you do have to handle our intruder before you can handle anything else involving this DLC. I also to start off with, if you're gonna do this, get your running hat. Just trust me. Hi, friend.
Nice place you got here, kiddo. What's up? Still alive and well, I see. What a shame. How about we fix that with a little deal? Tell you what, you do some fresh new contracts for me, and I'll reward you handsomely. If you survive, that is. I've got this little map for you. You'll notice I've marked just one contract on it for now. You'll have to complete it before you unlock the rest. Checks and balances, you know. And be careful, kid. These aren't your average everyday contracts. These are advanced contracts. We wouldn't want you to die on the job, right?
Welcome to the deal part of the Seal the Deal DLC. In this, and I haven't, in my own personal time, I haven't fully explored this yet, so this will be interesting because it's like I'm going to be playing it, turning it around, and giving it to you guys like within a day of me figuring it out. But I'll talk more about how I'm going to handle that later on. Anyway, so these contracts. This part of the game is for those that wanted a challenge from Hat in Time. They played Hat in Time, it's like, that was fun. It was easy, but it was fun. God help us all. It's much harsher than usual. Cool yourself off. Now, there are some tips here, and also this is a very helpful hint. This is what happens when you press Y, by the way. But there are bonus tasks. I know what the bonus tasks are for this mission, and I'm going to do them. But when it comes around to other missions, it's recommended you do them one at a time for obvious reasons. I'll make sure to highlight those at this time, but I'm going to tell you right now. I'll tell you right now before we get in, because I'm going to be mumbling and rambling very much so incoherently throughout our time here in this level. It's the turn off the lava faucets. You will slowly overheat over time. If you start overheating, you'll take a point of damage about once every 10 to 15 seconds until you cool yourself off with water. So beat the heat. Basically, turn off all lava faucets. You've done this already. I think they added one or two more. Don't cool yourself off more than twice. Don't get too hot, period. So, so I'm going to go in and I'll talk about this more a little clear. Also, they updated a lot of these screens here to reflect the fact that you're doing seal the deal missions. So the art's updated slightly just to reflect things. Also, yeah, frames going away very fast. Oh. Hello.
Goodness, this is terrible.
I look adorable.
Someone turn on all faucets in Mafia Town. Same faucets that control the town volcano. Was it you, child? No? Mafia think he saw a little girl turn on all faucets.
So I'm going to interject here and say that, hey, all these are just missions you've done, amped up. So I'm going to speed through it. So, recommended start. Go this way. Go this way and know your movement options. This will help you immensely. So the other two tasks. Don't get too hot. Basically, don't ever go into the lava. Option 1, oh yeah, one side of this, don't ever go into the lava. Side 2, oh boy. Side 2, don't get too warm that you can't stand the heat, so to say. Also, I might fail this. Also, that's my hat. Dang it. So I failed one of the bonuses already. Don't get too hot. Oh, can you not do the bonuses the first time around? Like, I know the path. This is roughly the path. I was just very poor at executing it. So the next two faucets are over that direction, and then that water spot you see there on the right, that's your next respite. Respite? I don't know what the actual proper term is. Oh god, I'm gonna bop into the lava right now. Okay, so I've definitely failed that pretty hard. Don't get too hot, it's definitely failed. So there is a path you can take to do it all in one go, but I think they retooled this a little bit so that way you don't feel obligated to do it all in one go. Now that I mentioned that, I'm probably gonna fail very hard and have to restart. Grab the ladder, please. Okay, so this is your second cooldown spot. As I mentioned in the proper pathing that I just talked about. Now we'll learn something together. Is if this counts towards the everything. Also, I feel like I'm running... No, I got it. Did I run past this the first time around? I feel like I did. Okay, well I definitely have failed the mission at this point for both halves. I guess I have to move much faster. But yeah, this is a rough path that you do have to take to get the best possible thing. Because, God, I'm rusty at this. Because like I said towards the start of this, I've done this myself. No issue. I've done this by myself. And have gotten both the bonuses. And I want to show off at least what all the bonuses look like. That's the goal of this mission right here. Of this hard mode mission, so to say. Is I want to show off what getting all the bonuses look, or what it takes to get all the bonuses, and how precise you have to get them all. Now keep moving, and do move fast. Nope, I died. Okay. Well... God damn it. So I'll try it again, off camera, of course, but you kind of get the gist. Also, you saw at the bottom there was a little creepy hat kid thing that popped up. That's basically how many times you die trying to complete said mission. So anyway, I will meet you on the successful attempt. I gave you a rough I gave you a rough explanation, but if this is the attempt, you'll see it sped up a little bit, but you get the idea.
Oh, wait. It's you. Don't take it personal, kid. But stay clear of my traps. There's only so many times my voice can handle yelling like that. And since you did step in my trap, I might as well extend our business endeavors. Pick your voice. Which burden do you want to carry for the rest of your life?
Okay, well, I failed the route, but that is roughly what you do. The moment you get in this cannon, it doesn't count against you for cooling off. That's an automatic cool off that doesn't go against you.
You did it! Now, Muppy!
So, grab up your Shadow Hourglass. And that is completing one of the contracts. Now, does it count the bonuses now, or does it not count it because I don't know what they are? That's the part that's going to be fun. I told you the basic route, so you know roughly what you need to do. Also, that's where we're probably going to go in the next episode. 35 timepieces, by the way. So, now that you've talked to the Snatcher and have confirmed that, yes, I can do Death Wish contracts, you have Death Wish available to you on the map here. And, yeah, this kind of gives a rough graph of what you need to do in order to complete stuff. Now, what this shows right here is, hey, you need to complete at least 2 stamps of the Death Wish in order to get access to the rest of Mafia Town stuff. But you at least have access to Snatcher's hit list. This is something you'll just want to activate and keep on by default, and you can activate as many of these as you feel necessary. But, and depending upon the length of this video, I think I might actually do this regardless, but I'll talk about this particular mission. But basically, if you get these, you keep them on, you get reward rewards if you complete the top objective, but you get more stamps so you can complete the additional objectives. Anyway, so I'm going to go back into Beat the Heat, because now that you beat it, that pops up. Also, you get Peace and Tranquility mode. I know it's been all over the internet, but let's have a moment for memes. So, you can offer up a portion of your pawns in order to make the death wishes easier on yourself. And really, I haven't really messed around with this too much. There's one mission I have messed around with it, I guess, on my own time, but I'll explain my reasoning for that at a later point. Anyway, let me just say nope. So yeah, so this is basically the it's a little too hard, let me hold your hand moment of this game. It has it in there just in case you do need it. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to finish this out to at least show you a full clear of this. Oh god, let's see if I can do it. Also, I want to reiterate, it's highly advised to do these separate. I'm going to try and do them both at the same time and probably get mad and start doing them separate later. Well, the very next attempt, actually. As odd as it sounds, I might put that in. That was actually like a very good guide on how to get it both in one go for the bonus mission. So once you complete all of them, you get a very illustrious gold stamp for the mission, which will show up here as soon as we get... There we go. Well, let me get past this, please. So you go into Death Wish, a very illustrious gold stamp. Now that I have 3, I can activate this. So you're back from outer space. And I might show this one off like towards the end, but we just need to we only need to complete level 1 of this to access the seal part of the Seal the Deal DLC. That is a mouthful. But at this point, I want to take some time. I want to just kind of jump around the world of Hat in Time to show you where a lot of collectibles a lot of the things are going to be on this hit list. A lot of it will be in Mafia Town, but there are some that won't be, and I'll kind of hopefully you kind of give the locations and where it's easiest to find. So I'm gonna go jump around the world and show you things. So I came to Mafia Town, the Golden Vault mission, because this is basically where the entire game is opened up, and you can do whatever in Mafia Town. Now the basic premise of this mission here is now, because there's a lot of Mafia members here, is we need to kill 5 of them without getting hit. Hi. Also, if you have the lilac hat equipped like I had to a little bit ago, I highly recommend you unequip it, because it will ruin this mission for it. It will ruin this part of the mission for you. Hi. Come here. Come here. Done. Anyway, I'm going to take some time now to find the others, but that's basically all you need to do. Come to Mafia Town, that's the easiest way to get 2 of the 12 enemies in the game, and there are only 12 enemies in the game. I'm going to do a small lap around Mafia Town, but I think a lot of the enemies are going to be in various locations, and might actually be better saved for when we get to the DLC. I just know there's 2 enemies that aren't in the DLC that I think I'll just make a quick stop at those 2 DLC enemies, or those enemies I know are not in the DLC, and we'll go from there. Actually, 3 enemies, excuse me. Also show you a little trick. I don't think... I'm rambling at this point, but I think I have to just get up into the Mafia Bar, which I don't think I can at this point. So, this is one place we're going to go. Basically Act 4 of Mafia Town. Because these enemies didn't cross my mind until I was almost done with doing this. And it's like, oh yeah, there's these enemies. These rats are one of the 12 enemies in the game, and I think this is the only place they show up in. Case in point by my tooltip on the side lighting up. And now I'm going to hard cut over to the Subcon Forest. So for this one, I recommend you just go to any chapter that lets you freely explore the Subcon Forest. I chose the Subcon well, so I would not be interrupted by Snatchers grabbing me at any point. And basically make your way towards anywhere you remember seeing spiders. Not the hut out back with the stuff and the thing and the dooder bobbers. This place. I think this is the place anyway. Hey, welcome back to me rambling. God damn it, where's the spider? Oh, up there at the graveyard, I guess. Anyway, you just need to find one spider and do it. There is an area we're going to go to in a minute that I guess you could do this in as well. But this is probably the first place I can think of that has this. That was also another one of the enemies that's not in the DLC that made me think, that had me stop and go, wait, hold on. So yeah, just, oh god. Fine, I'll hit, oh, the statue came off the pedestal. It wants my butt. There. So yeah, spider. And that actually is the only other, only enemy really here you need to look into in terms of clearing out enemies from the Subcon Forest. Let's go to Alpine Skyline. So the birdhouse is where you would probably want to go for this, for not only your second bonus objective, but also to encounter two enemies here. Well, encounter one enemy that will not be anywhere in the DLC, but is here on Alpine Skyline. This. The egg counts as an enemy. Okay, I managed to kill somehow last time. But we're also here because there is a lot of crows. And there's also a lot of the pushy crows. Which the pushy crows are the Mohawk ones. Or Pompadour, I guess. So, at this point, what you want to do is you want to wander around, find pushy crows, smack them down before they have the chance to smack you down, and go on from there. Now, I will just say that it's more or less a trial of tedium of just getting them all and knocking them down before they have a chance to get you. Like this one right here is my Bane. Nice. But yeah, there's about 7 pushy crows here, so you will have to like back out and go into the mission or hit restart on it to get all the pushy crows, but that's all you gotta do. It's a simple little way to do this. Just go along the normal, complete the quest path, and you'll get them all. Ow. Now I will handle this on my own time, because you don't need to see me do this kind of pansy strat constantly. That counts? That counts! Huh, even better strat. I've learned a strat today. But anyway. Got him. Anyway, I'm going to mess around with this on my own time, because you really don't need to see me doing this for several minutes. So I will say, until next time everybody, when we'll play more Hat in Time, we'll start off the seal part of the Seal the Deal DLC. God damn it, that is a mouthful. Anyway, you folks have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you then. Take care.